What's up, Courties? Hello from CrimeCon. We're in Denver. CrimeCon 2025 has officially kicked off and Court TV is there. We're here and doing a major panel this afternoon. If you're here at CrimeCon, we want to see you there. 4 p.m. Interview with a Killer is being showcased. We're taking you behind the scenes. We've got an exclusive peek at season 3. And guess what? I have an exclusive interview now with the man who interviews the killers. David Scott is here with me. David.
Thank you so much. Yes, this is the interview before the interview about the interview with the killer.
Yes.
I'm super excited. It's my first time. I'm like the new kid on the block, walking around just with my eyes wide open. I just watched a fan basically tackle Julie to the ground. It was really like alarming.
He was ready to run interference. He really wasn't. It's okay. Yeah.
But yeah, wow, what an amazing community of, in search of justice and empathy.
Mm-hmm. And people are so fascinated with what you do and how you're able to do it. And that's really what we want to get into with the panel, is asking David, what's that process like where you're getting ready to sit down with them? Does it bother you? I mean, it must affect you when you do these interviews with these people who've done such horrible things, and then you're going home to your beautiful family and living your life, and what's that like?
There is a price to pay for this work. For me, it's the call of duty to bring these stories, but first you kind of have to walk, the gauntlet, and so we immerse ourselves in these cases in every gory detail. It sears your brain and your soul, and then we, cross over into the netherworld that is the supermax prison, which is an experience in itself. We try and share some of that with the viewer, but very often, we're very limited in what we can show. But I'll tell you that, once you leave what they call the Sally port, that's like this, the initial area where one door won't open until the other one is closed. The first thing you see is a sign that says no hostages beyond this point. Basically, it means there's no rescue if anything goes sideways. Nice. Thankfully, we've been in very good hands with the COs. The corrections officers have been just exemplary. I've done 16 of these now, wow. and thank God we've stayed safe. Shout out to the corrections officer community.
Yes.
Because look, I only have to survive a couple hours in there. They're there day after day after day, often outnumbered. Sometimes the ratio of inmate to guard will be 40-1. And for the most part, they're unarmed and they're supervising the worst of the worst. So I'm just so grateful to them for their dedication to keeping us all safe.
Yes, that's really beautiful, David. You're right. And it can be a thankless job. I think it's a job that often goes unacknowledged, unappreciated, but it's a tough job, and a shout out to all of them who do it. So, okay, tell me, as we're getting ready for this panel, and we're going to take audience questions, some of us were talking this morning about how we would love to know, do you have a person that you're thinking about interviewing, anybody like maybe that's on your list?
Yes, we have a long list. We cast a very wide net in order to supply the show with enough material, and we're always trying to get people whose cases are notorious, higher profile people that the audience knows. We've talked about Chad Daybell, who hasn't talked yet. We've talked about David Berkowitz, who only recently has emerged, and I think his first interview. We have this incredible team of bookers. First and foremost, we look for stories that we think will be interesting to the audience, whether they're high profile or not. But we're always trying to elevate the bar.
Right. Okay, I have a question for you. What do you think about Donna Adelson?
Love to.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to make that happen.
Yeah.
I think she would do it. I think she was this close to testifying at her trial. Maybe regrets it today. Yeah. Maybe she'll want to sit down with you. David's on it, you guys. David is on it, Courties. Okay, some fun questions. We talked about some serious things. So the lighthearted portion of the interview before the interview with the killer being showcased. Tell us, when you need to decompress and have some fun, like what's that like? What are you watching?
Well, I'll tell you that for 48 hours after these interviews, I'm useless. I mean, it really takes everything out of us. Not just me, but the team that goes in. Usually it's just 3 of us. The prison's let in myself, a producer, and a cameraman. We have this brilliant young director of photography who basically is setting up these interviews by himself. You can imagine,
so
right?
good.
And on the clock. As soon as you step in, you're on the clock. And if it takes too long, then that time comes off of the interview time. So by the time we get out of there, we all just basically collapse into each other's arms, and we spend the next day just trying to decompress and process.
Right.
And we've got some, like team rituals that we
Nice.
we do that I'll keep private for
Okay.
now.
Okay. Would you ready to share? Let us know.
But we have an incredible team. I mean, you'd be shocked at how few of us put this show on, and if you've seen it, you'll see that it looks amazing.
It
looks
sure does.
way better than it should, based on just how few hands touch it.
A lean and mean crew.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You guys are outstanding. I sincerely mean that. I have such high praise for the show and for you. You're also an animal lover. So let's talk about that. Did you go home and hug the animals?
Oh my God, pet therapy is like, one of the main coping.
Yes.
But I'm so useless when I get home that my dog is looking at me like, what is it? You've been away for a week and you're not even going to walk me? Because I'm just so drained. But I have 2 rescue dogs, and one of them is kind of a crotchety old man now, but the other one has one beautiful talent, which is that she will just let you hug her for as long as you want, for as long as it takes. Her name is Nikita. She's a German Shepherd mix. Almost entirely black, just beautiful animal, and just the sweetest thing. But I have an incredibly supportive family, a beautiful, supportive wife, who's a serial rescuer of animals. She just got a parrot who bit me yesterday. But yeah,
That's amazing. She does
we're big
that.
time animal lovers, and I take the pet therapy very seriously.
So great. No, that's awesome. We'll have to calm the parrot down so he behaves. Well, you have to prep for this interview. I'm going to be interviewing David alongside Matt Johnson. We're going to be up on the stage at 4 p.m. So if you're at CrimeCon, we want to see you. Come out. Then we do a meet and greet at 5:15. Come see us. And then at the booth, we're both at the booth tomorrow, 9:30. You're there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm there at 3 o'clock at the Court TV booth, and we have lots of cool swag. So see you then, Courties. We love you.
Bye.